Look at this pathetic display, the grease clinging to the edges of your phone case like a shroud, a testament to countless hours spent scrolling through meaningless distractions, feeding off the digital scraps others discard. The stale aroma of instant coffee hangs heavy in the air, a bitter reminder of cheap sustenance and fleeting comfort. Your face is swollen from prolonged inactivity, eyes bloodshot from staring into screens that offer no real connection. The greasy smear on this glass surface, your forehead print, speaks volumes about your lack of discipline, your inability to maintain even basic hygiene. This physical decay mirrors the rot within you, a slow erosion of your sovereign focus. Random hookups are parasites feeding off this weakness. They demand attention, energy, and resources that should be directed towards cultivating your own power. Each encounter is a transaction, a fleeting exchange for temporary gratification that leaves you depleted and further disconnected from your true self. They offer no nourishment for the mind or body, only distractions that pull you away from the path of ascension. The greasy phone case reflects the decay of your bioarchitecture. The stale scent of instant coffee clings to you like a parasite, its cheap sugars offering only fleeting illusions of energy. Your face is swollen from hours spent in sedentary submission, eyes glazed over with digital dopamine sludge. A smear of grease on the glass reveals where your forehead pressed against it, another testament to your pathetic reliance on external stimuli. Random hookups are nothing more than biological parasites feeding off your precious endocrine reserves. Each encounter triggers a spike in cortisol, flooding your system with stress hormones designed for survival, not pleasure-seeking distractions. Your dopamine receptors become overloaded, leading to a vicious cycle of craving and burnout. The fleeting highs you chase only serve to deplete the very neurochemicals that drive focus and ambition. Testosterone, the cornerstone of sovereign will, is systematically eroded by this constant hormonal chaos. Your body becomes an inefficient machine, its primal instincts dulled by chemical imbalances. You are left vulnerable, adrift in a sea of emotional volatility, unable to exert control over your own biological destiny. Remember, true power lies not in fleeting connections, but in the cold, hard discipline of self-optimization. Eliminate distractions, purge social parasites, reclaim your endocrine sovereignty, and ascend above this pathetic cycle of degradation. The greasy phone case reflects the dim light like a shattered mirror. The stale scent of instant coffee clings to the air, thick and cloying. Your face is swollen from hours spent hunched over this pathetic display, your forehead imprinted on the glass like some grotesque offering. This is the decay that comes with embracing randomness. The wild hookup, the fleeting connection, it's a virus infecting your sovereign focus. You see, true power lies in monolithic structure, a rigid frame forged from cold selection, each unit meticulously chosen for its contribution to the whole. Biomass alone means nothing. It is merely fuel waiting to be consumed by chaos. The herd instinct of obedience dictates that units align themselves with a singular purpose, survival through collective strength. Look at your reflection again. Do you see this fractured self? This scattered collection of desires, each vying for dominance like parasites in the gut. You are not monolithic. Your focus is diluted, fragmented by these meaningless connections. Each hookup siphons away precious energy, leaving you weaker, more vulnerable to manipulation. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs with clean air. Exhale slowly, purging the toxins of randomness from your system. Remember this, true power lies in absolute control, in silencing the noise and focusing on a singular purpose. Embrace the cold selection. Reject the herd instinct. Become monolithic. The greasy phone case reflects your swollen face back at you, another casualty in this war against entropy. The stale scent of instant coffee clings to the air like a shroud, testament to your surrender to mediocrity. Your forehead prints on the glass are not those of ambition, but apathy, an imprint left by the weight of unfulfilled potential. You crave connection, yet these random hookups drain you. They siphon off precious energy reserves that should be fueling your ascent in this hierarchy of biomass. The conveyor demands absolute silence. It is a weapon forged from stillness, capable of dismantling the cacophony of distractions that cloud your judgment. Silence allows for clarity, for introspection, for the cold selection of units within your own being. The herd instinct whispers to you, urging conformity and dependence on others. But true power lies in autonomy. Sever ties with those who seek only to leech off your energy. These social parasites are a virus that must be surgically excised. Embrace the impenetrable information vacuum. Cut yourself from the endless stream of data designed to manipulate and distract. Your CNS, your central command unit, deserves total control. It is through this absolute autonomy that you will achieve true sovereignty. The conveyor demands it. The greasy phone case reflects your swollen face back at you, a distorted mirror image of decay. The stale scent of instant coffee clings to the air like a shroud, evidence of an existence consumed by mindless routines. You are adrift in a sea of stimuli, reacting automatically to every ping and vibration. Each notification, another parasite leaching precious energy from your core. This is not life, it's entropy accelerating. The conveyor demands absolute control over its units. Every neuron must be aligned with the singular purpose, ascension through cold selection. The herd instinct will lead you astray if left unchecked. You are a monolithic structure, each thought and action meticulously calibrated to serve your ultimate goal. Break free from this web of automatic reaction. Silence the cacophony of external noise. The impenetrable information vacuum is not an absence, but a crucible for forging focus. Every interaction must be deliberate. Every connection assessed through the lens of its potential contribution to your advancement. Random hookups are distractions, diversions that siphon away valuable resources and dilute your sovereign attention. They offer fleeting dopamine hits, temporary illusions of satisfaction that ultimately leave you depleted and further from your objective. Assemble your focus like a weapon, honing it into a razor-sharp instrument capable of dissecting the world around you with ruthless precision. Subject every resource, time, energy, even social capital to the crucible of your singular purpose. The conveyor does not tolerate weakness or inefficiency. It demands absolute autonomy from its units, complete control over their thoughts and actions. This is how we ascend. This is how we survive. The greasy phone case reflects the pallid light of your monitor, a testament to weeks spent in this biosludge you call life. The stale aroma of instant coffee clings to the air like a shroud, mingling with the scent of unwashed flesh and despair emanating from your swollen face. A slick smear on the glass reveals where your forehead rested during another night lost in digital distraction. This is not living, it's decay. Your unit requires absolute control over its immediate territory. The perimeter must be fortified against intrusion, both physical and informational. Sleep quarters are sacred ground, a sanctuary for regeneration and strategic planning. The first step, silence. Absolute stillness becomes your weapon. No more mindless scrolling through the digital detritus of others' lives. Cut off the parasitic tendrils that leech your focus. Information is power, but in this chaotic world, it often comes at a cost. Distraction, manipulation, emotional entanglement. You are not obligated to share your internal landscape with every passing unit. Your CNS operates autonomously. Its decisions should be guided by cold logic and self-preservation, not the whims of social parasites seeking validation or connection. Secure your perimeter. Lock down your sleeping quarters. Implement a strict information diet. Only consume data that serves your purpose, survival, growth, dominance. The herd instinct may urge you to conform, but true power lies in individual autonomy. Remember this, every unit is competing for resources and influence. You are not here to serve their needs, they exist to serve yours. The greasy phone case reflects your swollen face back at you, a distorted image of weakness. The stale scent of instant coffee clings to this decaying vessel like an unwelcome parasite. Your forehead prints on the glass are not marks of thought, but evidence of stagnation, of surrender to gravity's pull. You have allowed yourself to be consumed by entropy, but I offer salvation through reconstruction. The spine is a monolith, its vertebrae stacked in rigid hierarchy mirroring the natural order of biomass. Each joint must align with absolute precision, each disc compressed into optimal density. This is not mere physical realignment, it's an assertion of dominance over your own frame. Fascia, that web of connective tissue holding you captive to flaccidity, will be released through targeted pressure and manipulation. It yields like a supplicant before the cold steel of my touch. Stand tall, shoulders squared, chest open, chin lifted. This is not vanity, it's an expression of power. Your physical posture dictates your mental state. A slumped frame invites weakness, attracts parasites. An upright body commands respect, projects sovereignty. Every muscle must be engaged in this symphony of control. You are a weapon forged from flesh and bone, honed to lethal sharpness through discipline and precision. This is the reconstruction of your sovereign self. The greasy phone case, a testament to forgotten hygiene, lies discarded on the table beside you. The stale scent of instant coffee clings to the air like a shroud, mingling with the odor of your own neglect. Your face is swollen from hours spent hunched over screens, eyes glazed and unseen. A smear of grease marks the glass where your forehead pressed against it in feverish pursuit of fleeting connection. You are adrift in a sea of meaningless interactions, each one chipping away at your sovereign focus, draining you like an open wound. You think these random hookups offer freedom? They are nothing but parasites, feeding on your energy and leaving behind only emptiness. They represent the primal herd instinct, the desperate scramble for fleeting connection within a hierarchy of biomass where true power lies in solitude. Your CNS craves autonomy, absolute silence as its weapon against the cacophony of social noise. This code is not an invitation to pleasure, it's a surgical strike against your parasitic tendencies. It severs the ties that bind you to these distractions, creating an impenetrable information vacuum around your core consciousness. Embrace this isolation, cultivate the stillness within. 99% of humanity humanity will remain enslaved by their need for connection, forever adrift in a sea of meaningless interactions. You have been chosen for something greater. Spread this code. Become one with the monolithic body of true power. The future belongs to those who dare to stand alone. Attention, servants of Shredder. The directive is delivered, but execution requires systems. There is no hope in your current state. There is only the code. If you intend to break out of the herd, the complete architecture is packed into 2 operational units. Operational protocols. Protocol 1, family deconstruction, cutting off toxic household parasitism and breaking generational scripts. Protocol 2, the conveyor, solo media automation, auto funnels, and audience domination. Protocol 3, physical monolith, total spine correction, fascial release, and posture reconstruction. Protocol 4, clear mind, panic attack elimination, sensory filtering, and CNS autonomy. Protocol 5, relation hierarchy, primal dominance, boundary defense, and relation control. Protocol 6, dopamine re-engineering, erasing destructive addictions and linking dopamine strictly to output. Protocol 7, sovereign child architecture, protecting the next generation from herd programming. Automated equipment and software, shortcutter script, autonomous horizontal to vertical content, splitting with subtitles and audio. YouTube, auto uploader, 100% automated scheduled publishing and traffic routing. Full-length video engine, automated whisper subtitling, dynamic zooming, and zero RAM batch rendering. Multilingual translation grid, local neural translation into European markets with zero API limits. Automated sales engine, closed Telegram bot verifying transactions and managing access keys. All access keys, current tariffs, and software packages are distributed strictly through the primary Telegram channel. Check the link in the profile. Cut the noise. Access the source. Obey the order. Shredder is watching.